Hello everybody, my name is Krisha May Flores and today I'm going to show you how to use Edpuzzle in the classroom. So Edpuzzle is a great tool that can be used for differentiation or your direct instruction. Edpuzzle is an online learning platform targeted at teachers and educational institutions or other organizations engaged in teaching or training. It lets students view interactive lessons assigned by their teachers either in class or at home. Edpuzzle is an easy-to-use platform where you can make any video of your lesson. With just one click, you can find video lessons created by other teachers, including formative assessment. Another click and you can adapt the video by embedding your own question or audio. With a final click, assign it to your student and get beautiful hassle-free analytics. See who watched the video, who didn't understand the lesson, and who did a good job. Students can rewatch the video as many times as they need to at their own space, while you can easily check their progress from your account. I'll start by showing you how to log in. First, press the Get Started button. The next step is to determine who you are based on your current identity or profession. Are you a student or a teacher? I'll tap the teacher because I'm a teacher. The next step is to log in to your account. You can create your own account or log in your Microsoft or Google accounts. Next, create a password to protect your account. The name of your school or organization comes next, regardless of whether you are a student or a teacher. The next step is to choose your subject and grade level for more relevant films that meet your standards criteria. If you'd like, you can add more subjects and grade levels. So, to begin, I'm going to log into Edpuzzle with my Google credentials and get started. So when I click login, I'm going to let it know that I'm a teacher and I'm just going to simply log in with Google. Click my info and just like that, I am logged into Edpuzzle and I'm ready to go. Edpuzzle also works with Google Classroom so that you can import classes and not have to worry about adding students individually. So it's super powerful and nice. So Edpuzzle automatically brings you to the Discover library, and within the Discover library, you can search in your community, you can search at your school, and you can search YouTube. If you click on the YouTube section, you can filter out by different educational channels, such as Khan Academy, Nat Geo, TED Talks, all of those types of videos. For my classes here, I can click the plus button. I can import whatever my LMS is. For our country, we use Google Classroom. You may have Canvas or Schoology, Clever, all of those popular ones. And you can easily connect your class. So, if you are a teacher, what you will do is connect with a class that you are working with right now. I will just attach a YouTube video showing how they use it, as I don't currently have any classes because I'm not a certified teacher yet.
Under My Content, these are all videos that I can see I've created in the past for students, so that's what the My Content is. For my classes, here I can click the plus button and I can import with whatever my LMS is. So for my district, we use Google Classroom. You may have Canvas or Schoology, Clever, all of those popular ones, and you can easily connect your class. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect with a class that I'm working with right now. So I'm going to pick Google Classroom. And I'm picking the class. This is a 7th grade class, and I'm helping them with, I'm going to say technology, even though it's a math standard. So now my class is imported and I can see that on the left side here. I can also see all of my archived classes if I want to see past videos that I've assigned. So now that I'm in this class, I'm going to add some content. So in the top right corner, I'm going to click Add Content. So you could use their Discovery library to try to find a video, or you could upload a video of your own, which is what I'm going to do today. You could start recording recording directly on Edpuzzle, or you can have a student project. So if you assign students a student project, you can have them create their own video and create their own questions, and then you can actually take that video and assign it to a class. So talk about empowering your students, right? So right now I'm just going to upload my own video. So I actually took a screen recording the other day of myself teaching a lesson. So I'm going to choose that file because it's saved to my downloads. And I believe it was this one. And so here's just going to upload really quickly. So now that it's uploaded, I'm able to go in and add different question types. And it's really important to note that on Edpuzzle, you don't necessarily just need to have multiple choice questions. You can also have short answer. You can leave a note for your students so they're not even answering something. If you just want to pinpoint something like, hey, really pay attention to this part because they're going to give you a formula that you should take note of, you can just leave a note so that your students know to acknowledge the note and then move on. Also, while they're within Edpuzzle, if they go to a different tab, the Edpuzzle video will stop. So it's really good that you as the teacher know my kid actually had to pay attention to get through the whole video. The other thing that I really love about using Edpuzzle is the immediate feedback. So if you do include multiple choice questions, the students see right away because you pick the right and wrong answers, so they can see what the right answer was and if they got it right or wrong immediately. And so they get immediate feedback, and you as a teacher can see on the teacher end which questions they're missing or getting correct. So one use case for Edpuzzle that was really useful is within my district, a teacher was using it for one of the ELA lessons where somebody had already uploaded a YouTube video of them reading the whole chapter of the unit, and so they read the unit lesson and included all the comprehension questions along the way. And that teacher, when students were doing this Edpuzzle in small groups, was able to see, oh my gosh, all my students are missing question number 4. What's going on? We need to have an intervention. So I'm going to, monitor and adjust as a teacher and go back to teach that question so students have a better understanding, because I can see that a lot of them are not understanding the information. Now that my video is all uploaded to Edpuzzle, I'm going to go ahead and click on it. So this is a longer video, and what I'm going to do here is I am going to add in some question types. So here you can see assign. So after I edit it and create everything that I want to, I'm going to assign it to my class, my Google Classroom class. For right now, I'm going to edit this video. So in here you have an editor where you can cut parts of your video. You can also do a voiceover if you want, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add question types. So it will prompt you with 3 different question types that you can have. You can have a multiple choice question, an open-ended question, or a note. Now it's important to note that with the open-ended question, it won't give students immediate feedback of whether their answer was right or wrong. You as the teacher are going to have to go back and read responses. So keep that in mind as you are creating these videos. So I'm going to choose multiple choice questions. For this video in particular, I just want it to be a knowledge check before students move on to a performance task. So I'm going to give them multiple choice questions, and they're going to get all their questions right before they move on to the performance task. So you can type your question here. So I'm going to say, what is the formula for video Come See Me to get graph paper and other materials for the performance assessment that we were going to do together? So now that I have all of my questions in there that I would like, I am going to click finish because I'm done with this video. So now that I have clicked finish, I can see that at 3 minutes 50 seconds, they're going to have a multiple choice. I can see all of the events that are going to happen throughout this video. I can also assign it now to my Google Classroom that I would like to assign it to. I could make further edits to it. Other people can also view this video and make their own edits to it since I have it on public right now. I could make it private so that nobody else can see it, but I want to spread the wealth and let other teachers use it if they want to. If you want to be a little bit more organized, you can move it to a folder as well. So what I'm going to do right now is I've already edited this video. It's ready to go, so I'm going to assign it. So this is the Google Classroom class that I would like to assign it to. The start date is going to be tomorrow because tomorrow they're going to be learning it. I'm not going to set a due date right now, and then this is really important. You want to make sure prevent skipping is on because otherwise students can jump from question to question without watching your video. So maybe it's a review video where you really don't care if they do skip ahead because if they already know the material, great, you just want to check in. But I'm going to prevent skipping because I really want to make sure my students are watching this video the whole way through. I'm not going to post it on Google Classroom yet because this is something I'm doing with middle schoolers where if I post it to Google Classroom, they're probably going to see it right away and start working on it, and I want to explain it in person to them. If this were an elementary class or if I were about to start class with these students, I would post it to Google Classroom and it would be right there. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign it to the class and I will tell them to go to Google Classroom and I'll post the link myself so that I don't cause any confusion. So I'm going to assign it. And now what it's going to do is it's going to show me all of the kids' names and tell me when they last watched it, if they turned it in, and what grade they got. So as students are finishing this video, as they're watching it, I can see their answers coming across and see what they're getting right, what they're getting wrong. Another option that's very cool with Edpuzzle is you can go on live mode. And when you click live mode, you as the teacher project the video and play, and students on their own end will answer the questions. So that way you can do it live all together. In a small group, I think it's more powerful to have the kids do it on their own and they can work at their own pace. But if this
With interactive video lessons that encourage creativity and curiosity, Edpuzzle gives students the tools they need to actively participate in their education. Students and teachers can both gain from Edpuzzle, a learning platform that lets teachers make interactive video lessons and monitor students' progress, while teachers get insights into students' comprehension and a means to improve their teaching. Students gain from active engagement, personalized learning, and the flexibility to review material at their own pace. Edpuzzle videos are easily shared with students through Google Classroom and other social Edpuzzle videos are easily shared with students through Google Classroom and other social media platforms. Students can be self-directed in their approaches because Edpuzzle allows for independent study. As a result, Edpuzzle encourages both student participation and critical thinking. And that's all. I hope you learned from my video. Again, I'm Krisha Flores, and the app that is not that popular that I think is usable for teacher and student is Edpuzzle.